Hey, what's going on everyone? Michael Thompson here, and in this video, I am going to talk about the terrible truth behind phone sales. And the reason I wanted to bring this up is because I'm finding the way that most people are teaching selling is broken, okay? The way that most people are teaching selling on the phone is broken, it is ineffective, and it is brutal for people on both sides of the call. You know, if you've ever been on the wrong end of a bad sales call, then you probably want nothing to do with selling on the phone because it's awkward, it's uncomfortable. It's really not something you want to be a part of. It's not something that you want to implement as part of your sales process. But as I am going to show you, it really is worth it, okay? Now, this is a lesson that I had to learn myself. I used to do everything I possibly could to try and automate my business so that I would not need to talk to people on the phone and actually have to make an offer on the phone because I know it is scary. So many entrepreneurs that I speak with, coaches, consultants, service providers, they go out of their way to create products, or create content. Like they'll spend hours and hours and hours grinding out this blog post because they think that it's going to get people to buy from them when they're just avoiding getting on the phone and having conversations with the people that they are there to help, or they spend all this time creating this $49 ebook or this $4.99 course or whatnot, but they're just really avoiding getting on the phone. Isn't it crazy that the sales process, the sales conversation has gotten so terrible and so painful that we would rather, spend 6 months creating messaging or a product that we can sell for $4.97 instead of just getting on the phone with one of our potential clients. When we do that, when we try and automate everything, automate our revenue and avoid actually having conversations, what it does is it actually steals, our ambition and our creativity from our business because we're not connecting with the people we work with. We're just hiding behind a screen. It makes us doubt our own value because we're not getting feedback from the people we want to help. And it really causes us to question whether or not what we're doing is really worth it or what we're doing is really aligned with what we want to be doing, okay? When we hide behind these screens, it disconnects us from our business, from our clients, and from the results that we can get. So while we're hiding behind these screens, our ideal clients are suffering. They need help and they're not able to get it because all we are offering them is a $49 ebook or a $4.99 course, none of which are really going to offer transformational results to the people that we are here to help, And instead of trying to find a better sales strategy, most people don't. They just sort of, give up and resign themselves to building businesses that don't require, one-on-one communication in the way that you can on the phone. And what does this result in? This results in business owners that don't have enough money, they don't have enough freedom, they don't have enough impact because they are not using the phone in an effective way in their business to, get more freedom, get more impact, and, bring more money into their business. And here's the thing that really, really drives me crazy. And I want to say it is, it's not just that a bad sales, conversation is painful. It is. If you're not doing sales the right way on the phone, it can be so painful. And it's not just that you're going to waste all of that time and money, on every call that you have, every call that you booked, if you're using an outdated approach. But what's so bad about using or not using the phone or avoiding the phone is that, as I said before, the people that really, really need your help are not going to get it because you're not willing to get on the phone with them. You're not willing to make an offer to them. You're not willing to show them how you can help them. For example, the business owner that can't pay their bills right now, they can't go on vacation, they can't even go out for dinner because they would rather spend their time writing a blog post so they can get credibility as opposed to getting on the phone call, making an offer, and enrolling your client so that you can help them. You're hiding behind these blog posts. You're hiding up behind these other activities that don't actually lead to, enrolling a new client and more revenue, more freedom, and more lifestyle in your business. That is the terrible truth about phone sales. The terrible truth about phone sales is not that it's scary. It's that you are avoiding helping people. You're avoiding growing your business and making transformational impact. Now, the good news is that selling on the phone absolutely does not need to be this terrible. That's not the way it needs to be. That's not the way that I do it in my business, and that's not the way that I show my students how to do it in their businesses, okay? There are reasons why the phone is so powerful when you are selling, a so-called high-ticket transformational offer, okay? Number one, it starts the relationship off on the right foot. If you are selling to someone, if you are making an offer to someone, for a few $1,000s or more, you want to start that relationship on the right foot. And having a conversation on the phone is the right way to do that, because on the one hand, it creates rapport, but it also allows you to screen out the people that are not your ideal clients. And it allows you to, really connect with the people that are. And when you sell on the phone, okay, it allows you to charge what your program is really worth. It allows you to charge for your services or your offer in a premium way that is aligned with the outcome that you get for your clients. Now, if you're just trying to sell, a $49 ebook or a $497 course or a $997 course, just through a buy now button, then, in a lot of cases, you're not able to offer the support that your clients need to get that outcome. And you are also not able to charge accordingly for the outcome that you are providing. For example, that business owner I spoke about, if you are able to coach a business owner and allow them to grow their business by 25% in the next year, that's worth more than a $49 ebook. That's worth more than a $497 or $997 course, okay? That is a valuable outcome. And when you sell on the phone, it allows you to charge premium prices for your premium offerings, okay? This is the same conversation. This is the same process that I use in my business and that I show my students how to do in their business. In a lot of cases, these phone calls, these conversations are so transformational that I'm enrolling a lot of people into my program within, a few days of them having their first touch point with me, whether that's, on LinkedIn or, through an ad, Instagram ad or organic traffic as well. But it's in a lot of cases, they are booking calls. They are enrolling in my program within a few days of first finding out about me, because I'm willing to have that transformational, 45-minute, 60-minute phone conversation with them. I'm not avoiding it. I'm embracing it. I'm making it fun. Okay. And the reason that they're fun is that when I go on these calls, when I do phone selling, I am not there to sell. All right. I am there to bring the client to their truth, to get them to really understand the truth of where they are at now. I am committed to serving my client to their truth. That is my goal. That's what I'm committed to on the call. And when I take that approach, then I just make the calls fun. They're not terrible. They are fun. So when your goal is to serve your clients and help them see what they can't see, and to really have certainty about, what they're going to do going forward, then the entire sales process really goes from being terrible to terrific. Now, if you've enjoyed this video and you are ready to transform your sales calls, then you definitely want to check out my latest training. I've just updated it. So it is, it's a 45-minute online training. You can check it out now. It is there to watch. It's called How to Launch a Hyper-Profitable Coaching, Consulting, or Service-Based Business Using Only LinkedIn and in the Next 90 Days. So linkedsalespros.com. Check it out. Let me know, and I'll see you on the next video.